So yesterday, friends, after 36 years, Argentina won a football World Cup, Qatar 2022, and we have seen, and it was such a joy to see Messi lifting the trophy in his fifth appearance in the World Cup. Now, this was the last appearance in his World Cup, and it was such a nice to see that yes, he is able to fulfill his dream to win a World Cup. So now he actually won it, so he can retire anytime. But yes, it was such a joy to watch. Now, as a stock market expert and as a retail investor, I was thinking how World Cup is actually compared with the investing, and I can tell you there is lot of comparison with our investing and with the World Cup. So today I am going to show you how we can learn from the Qatar World Cup, which was just held in Qatar, and how we can use some of the strategy which the World Cup team and the organizer has used in our investing also. So let's start with that. So friends, hello friends, my name is C.A. Tapan Doshi, and let us start with this comparison of World Cup and our investing. So first of all, the trait we have to learn from this World Cup is that learn from your mistake. Now, what is this? Let me tell you. You know that Argentina, when they played first match against Saudi Arabia, they lost by 2-0. But at that time, no, many pundits were telling that no, Messi is gone, Argentina is gone. They don't think that Argentina will go ahead in the World Cup also. They may be out in the group matches also. But Argentina literally showed that they can win the World Cup at the end of the day. Correct? So that is a thing. Now this is what they learned from their earlier loss, and after that they played superbly, and after that they had not lost even a single match, and yesterday they won the World Cup. Similarly is our investing. When we start as a new investor, as a retail investor, we may do lot of mistakes, but we have to learn from that mistake. As a novice, we may be actually doing some mistake. Basically, why and again why it is happening, because we are just focusing on the stock recommendation and tips given by our friends and relatives. But you know, when that get backfire, no, you have to learn how to do investing. And once you start learning that, your decision of making investment become better and better. And that is what is happening in stock market also, that once you learn from your mistake, you have to research a stock, and you have to see that that mistake is not repeated, and over the time you will become much more better investor in the stock market. And if you are doing trading, intraday, derivatives, and it is not your cup of tea, better to get out of it and then start doing a long term investing, because there you can change your decision anytime, and over a time you can earn a big wealth by following a set framework which most of like Warren Buffett, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala has applied. And if you want to know about that framework, now I am conducting a masterclass this weekend. You can just check it. You can click the below link and you can attend this masterclass where I am going to show you 3 secrets of stock market. Another great thing you can learn from this recently held Qatar World Cup is that the way organizers has held the whole tournament. Correct? Now, when it was allocated to the Qatar, so almost 10 years back, when it was allocated that 2022 World Cup will be held in Qatar, many were no telling that no, this is not the place where the World Cup can be held, because this country is too small to hold a big event like football World Cup. But I can say one thing, and even if you can see in the media and everything, this 2022 Qatar World Cup was one of the best World Cup in World Cup history. Now, why it happened? Because Qatar was not focusing on all the noises which was happening, but actually they were literally ignoring all the critics, and they were focusing on just a process which of organizing the venues, handling the matches, okay, everything from team arriving to team departure, everything they were focusing, and because of their skills and because of their best organizing, they are able to handle a World Cup which will be memorable years to come. And as I told, it is considered as the one of the best World Cup held. Similarly, in investment, basically you have to focus on the process. So you have to learn a framework for long-term investing, or whatever you are doing, the way of investing which you are having. Just learn that process and just follow that process. Ignore the all other noise which is coming, no, that you cannot do that thing. If you follow a process, a right framework, I think you can create a big wealth over a time. And my suggestion is to follow a framework of long term investing, where you, before investing, just research a stock, then you invest. And once you invest, now have a periodically review of that stock, because every quarter or any time whenever there is a big announcement, you have to review that stock, and that will help you to see whether the stock is not going into wrong direction. And that is how you can keep a very good stocks in your portfolio at the end of the day. So organize your portfolio and also have a proper framework in place, because this will help you a lot over a long time to create a wealth. The third thing which we learned in this Football World Cup is from the legend Messi. You know that this was the fifth appearance of Messi, and after fifth appearance he was finally able to grab that trophy. So that is what perseverance. You have to go on and on. Now, similarly in the investing world, you may not able to achieve your financial freedom in 1 year or 2 years. You have to keep for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years on long term all these stocks, a good quality stocks, keep reviewing, and finally after some time when the really the stock is good and if it is picking up, then you will be able to create a big wealth over a time. You should have at least 15 to 20 stocks in your portfolio, not more than that. And through that stock, keep the good quality stocks. Start reviewing and take out all the bad stocks. So basically all that 15, 20 stocks are there for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. And out of the, you don't know which of the stock, maybe 2, 3 or 4 stocks will become multi-bagger, and that can give a great return. And similarly happened with Messi also. He kept playing, he kept the process on, dedication, everything. Finally, he is able to win that World Cup, and now he is the greatest of all time. Similarly, is with our financial freedom. We have to go on with the process again and again, follow the set framework, and keep the stocks, good quality stocks over a long time. Finally, after a few years, something will happen, you will never come to know, but some of your stock may become a multi-mega, and you will able to achieve a great wealth over a time, which will able to cover your all your current and future expenses, and that will help you to fund your retirement planning. So that is why this is very important, that keep going, keep perseverance, and do not quit. That is one of the main motto. And fourth and final thing which we understand from that is the great teamwork in the football teams. Like if you talk about France, if you talk about Argentina, the way they reached to the final, it was completely a teamwork. Of course, Messi and Mbappe was one of the greatest of all players, which literally took the team ahead. If you talk about Argentina, one of the main role, because of what they actually won yesterday match, was their goalkeeper. Actually, the Argentina goalkeeper saved a few goals, which was so crucial. And actually, because of that role also, they will be benefited. And again, overall teamwork, the way they were able to dominate. Similarly, the France, the whole team was able to dominate over the all the matches. And this is what is regarding investing, guys. When you invest, you should have a very good portfolio, 15, 20 stocks portfolio. You never know which stock will perform, but all these stocks will at the end average will give you 15 to 20% return over the years. Now that is the one of the very good return, you can talk about it, and through that only you know you will able to achieve your goals, because this is very important to follow a process. A process will help you to keep focus, and all these stocks together will become like a moat, and it will literally protect your money. So these things you have to understand. A good quality 15 to 20 stocks is very much needed, and between the stocks and everything, you don't know which stock will become a multi-bagger. So guys, these are the some of the tricks which I learned from this recently held World Cup. Hope you understood and hope you think yes, it is relatable. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next video. Thank you.